was right on this very spot the old man was standing when I first met him. And I thought he was just some nice old guy who liked ramen as much as I do. I wonder, was he looking up there for a reason?
Years ago. That would have been when my father was master carpenter. I remember he had to hire a lot of outsiders, just as we're doing now. I'm not sure how complete our records are for that period.
Anything might be of help. Plans, ledgers, anything.
What is this about, Shikamaru? Fill us in!
The recommendation. What happened to it?
Which recommendation? The first letter of recommendation that disappeared? The one that led us to suspect Gendo?
There's one thing that's been bugging me this whole time. You see, I think it was Gendo who made that recommendation disappear. But then why would he feel he had to do that? And the only explanation that I can come up with is that the first recommendation was phony too.
What are you getting at?
But that letter's just been sitting here all these years, so how would he even know about it?
Because I think Gendo himself is the one who used that letter 30 years ago, when he first came to work here. At least, I think so. The first one was a good forgery, indistinguishable from the real thing. The second referral was much clumsier, almost like he wanted it to look like a fake compared to the first one. But why? He wasn't concerned about whether we found out he was an imposter this time. But he didn't want us to start getting suspicious about that referral letter from 30 years ago. That's why he got rid of it, to conceal the fact that he was here then too. It was him. It was Gendo who went around planting all those paper bombs here 30 years ago.
Why are you doing this, old man?
I suppose you've never heard of the Heat Devil village in the land of mountains. I was born in that village.
Heat Devil Village?
You don't know it?
No.
That's why this bingo book you brought us states only that Gendo's place of birth was the land of mountains, nothing more.
Specifically, Heat Devil Village in the land of mountains.
The village disappeared, and its name is not found in most records. 30 years ago, Heat Devil Village and the village hidden in the leaves were at war with each other. An endless war. Neither side would give an inch, and we were locked in a bloody stalemate. One night, knowing their main force was away, we launched a sneak attack against their village. One strike had turned the tide of the war in our favor.
The history books will tell you that 3 months later an armistice was signed and the war was over. But those 3 months are the mystery. Everyone expected Heat Devil Village to counterattack or strike back in some way for what we'd done.
Here it is. My father's diary from that period.
Really?
Yes, he kept it faithful. Never missed a day. Here.
Oh, thanks. I had a man from the Sand Village show up at the site today with a referral from a master carpenter. His skills aren't all that great, but I've hired him as I need the manpower. Look at the date. A week after the attack on Heat Devil Village.
So you think that man?
Was Gendo. I bet my life on it.
That was the mission I'd been given. To infiltrate the Leaf Village and hide paper bombs in every corner of it. The plan was for our forces to launch an attack at the same moment as the bombs went off. It was to be a devastating blow. I took my time and chose my targets carefully. I concentrated on the busiest parts of the village, hoping to do the most damage. Didn't have as many on-tool black ops lurking about back then, so I was able to move around the village quite freely. It took months, but at last I had set all the paper bombs. There was nothing left to do but wait for my comrades to arrive. Alas, my comrades never came.
Why? What happened to him?
It was at that point that the warlord of Heat Devil Village died in a tragic hunting accident. The man who took his place was one of those who preferred peace, and he accepted the terms of the armistice.
Right about then, Gendo stopped coming to work. I wonder why.
He had finished setting the bombs and disappeared.
So, I prepared to return to my village. I thought the armistice would only be temporary, and that I'd soon be sent back to fulfill my mission. Little did I suspect that there would be no more missions for me or anyone from the Heat Devil Village.
2 weeks after the armistice, the village hidden in the Vale attacked them, and Heat Devil Village was destroyed.
Destroyed? The timing was perfect. They were still very weak from a long war with us. And thanks to the armistice, all their defenses were down.
No sign of Gendo. It's been 2 months now. I wonder what's happened to him.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why now? Why come back to the Leaf Village after all this time? Is it just to fulfill your stupid old mission? For what? According to you, your village doesn't even exist anymore. So what's the point in destroying ours, too? Or is it that someone's given you a new mission to destroy the Leaf?
Oh no, rest easy. I'm not here because anyone sent me.
Then why have you come?
Well, you see, it just seemed like such a waste.
Waste? What are you talking about?
I've grown old. Each day I'm alive could be my last. I thought what a shame it would be for me to pass in the darkness without anyone ever knowing about what I've done. So, why waste them? Why not use them before I die?
You serious? You destroy this whole village just so everyone will know what you did 30 years ago? And I thought you were just a friendly old man. So the only reason you bought me that ramen was...
To get information about how things stood in the Leaf Village.
Darn it! You lying jerk!
You'll understand when you've lived as long as I have.
Never! I'll never understand no matter how long I live! And I'm gonna live really long!
You'll see soon enough. The minute I spring my trap, you'll understand.
You're not gonna spring anything!